So Limnophila Calvin Klein 1, this plant is. Find out why at the end of the video. Check out these trays of mosses, absolutely outstanding. Oh, lovely. Hi everyone, George here. Welcome to a new vlog coming to you from the test lab at Tropica Aquarium Plants in Denmark. Just check out this beautiful scape here. This is going to be stripped down fairly soon, so this is your last chance to see it. All super rare plants. I did actually a cinematic, 4K cinematic of this a couple of months ago, so you can check that out. But yes, here with Thomas today. Say hello, Thomas.
Hey guys.
Thomas is actually getting married next week.
Oh yes.
So give him a shout out in the comments. Congratulations, Thomas. So we're here today to scape this Nano tank here. We've got all the kit fitted, a bit overkill with the Chihiros light there. We've got a Nawase, Filto Smart, Tropica 1-2 grow plants and Aqua Decor. And the actual purpose of the video, which we're going to be recording in high-end 4K 2-camera setup for the Tropica channel, of course. Make sure you subscribe to that if you haven't done so yet. But we're going to create a very simple scape using 5 nano-friendly aquarium plants. So starting off with the Aqua Decor here, we've got Christmas moss already attached and Hygrophila pinnata. This is going to be the only hardscape, very plant heavy. All the focus is on the beautiful aquarium plants in this aquascape. And then we've got 3 1-2 grow species. We've got the Marsilea minuta, which has actually changed name from Marsilea crenata. So that's very interesting. That actually happened overnight. So this is the first time this plant has been classified as Marsilea minuta, so that's interesting. And then we've got Gratiola viscodula. Tried growing this in my tank at home and failed, so hopefully we'll have success here. And then we've got Hottonia palustris. So very, very simple layout. 2 stem plants. This will go in the background, the Hottonia. Gratiola in the mid-ground around the hardscape, and then we've got the foreground carpet of the Marsilea minuta. Super simple. I hope you enjoy the vlog, and drop us a like if you do, and make sure you're subscribed if you haven't done so yet. And the classic question, what fish would you put in here? So without further ado, I'll start setting up and we'll do some proper filming with the big boy cameras. Okay, here we are. The scape's actually nearly fully planted now. I'll overlay a time lapse of the process. Very, very simple scape. It's by no means an aquascape to show off aquascaping skills. It's actually more really to show off the plants. In the foreground you can see there we have the Marsilea minima. It's recently been renamed from crenata. And then throughout the mid-ground we've got the Gratiola viscodula. Of course these are all 1-2 grow, so they're very small at the moment. They will get a lot taller, of course, fill out a lot more. And then the 2 pieces of Aqua Decor with the Hygrophila pinnata and the Christmas moss attached. But yeah, so super simple aquascape. Just the background to plant now with the Hottonia palustris, super easy, fast grower, perfect for this 60 litre nano tank. It's actually a Denelay nano cube, I believe. I've got CO2 injection here, of course, Chihiros lighting, Nawase filter, Thomas Canon camera. Oh, this is a really good lens. I love this lens, 100mm macro. Yeah. So what Thomas is doing now is just getting some funky B-roll, as we call it. And then when this probably won't be released for a while, will it, Thomas? Because you're getting married soon and got more important things to do, edited videos.
Hoping it will come out in a few weeks.
A few weeks, yeah. Okay, cool. So I'll leave, at the end of the video, you'll see the last 20 seconds, you'll see those thumbnails that come up where you can actually subscribe to Tropica. And we're trying to reach 100k by the end of the year. I think it's a bit of an optimistic target.
Yeah, would be nice.
Would be nice to get 100k. If everyone who's watching this subscribed all at the same time, imagine the boost we get.
Wow, that would be amazing.
Let's have a quick gander at these. This scape in particular is one of my favourites in the test lab. It's actually one of the few that have actually sort of been deliberately scaped. The others are just small planted tanks. This is really interesting. Those are bulbitis. Some crypts there, mosses, Yeah, those are cool plants on test. Yeah, it's just a really cool place to work in. It's quite a nice scape. All old school tanks though, with old school T5 lighting. Check out these crypts here. So yeah, I'll put the camera back on the tripod, time lapse the last bit of the process. So background plants, stem plants, fill it with water, put the equipment on, and that is the tank scaped, ready to grow in. So here we are, the scape's planted fully, just using 5 species. As you can see, almost every square inch covered there. There's probably a few areas that we could fill out a little bit more with the Marsolea. Might use another pot or two just to get more dense planting. But yeah, it's so simple. Like I say, not an aquascape to show off particularly any sort of style or skill, but a really lovely planted aquarium to showcase these beautifully healthy aquarium plants here at Tropica. All these, well, the vast majority of these are the ones who grown here actually in the laboratories. So you have to take your footwear off and put these fancy protectors on here because we don't want to get any contaminants basically from our feet in here. But this isn't the strictly controlled area. If I was in the other area where I actually produced the 1-2 grows, then we'd have to wash our hands and do loads of other stuff, put a white coat on and hairnet and things like this. So this is the storage area for the 1-2 grow cups before they get into the expedition area ready for shipment. So give you an idea of how big it is, so just walk along the rows here. So each section is a different species of plant basically, all at different rates of development, and you can see these are energy efficient LED tubes here. So they're prepared and produced in another section of Tropica, and they're brought here to kind of grow in for their last few weeks of their life. I actually did a full tour with Coralfish 12G. You can expect an epic video from Coralfish 12G, and make sure you're subscribed if you haven't done so yet to him. So yeah, just give you a brief kind of idea of how big this place is, and then we're not allowed in this bit yet, but there's just even more stuff going on. Yeah, it's just an absolutely epic facility. I'm very grateful to work with these guys. Okay, so we filled up for the first time around, and we did uproot a few of the Marsolea, so replanted them, and now we're performing another water change just to make the water super clear, ready for the final bit of the film. And I wanted to show you guys, whilst I was here, one of my colleagues brought in some limnophila from the greenhouses, and you can see, let's put it on the white background for you. Yeah, aquarium plants, not just beautiful in the aquarium, but beautiful when they grow out of the aquarium, when they grow hydroponically, which how they grow in the greenhouses. So you can see how big and beautiful the specimen is. It actually smells really lovely, doesn't it? You can smell. I don't know what it smells like. It smells just quite fragrant. What does it remind you of?
I don't know, some kind of perfume or...
Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
Calvin Klein 1. That's my. I bought some of that. It was on special offer. You know, do you remember that, the Calvin Klein 1? Because it's unisex.
Yeah.
So I bought a 200 milliliter bottle when I was in Madrid. Yeah, and I use it like a day-to-day, just a day-to-day fragrance.
Was it the same?
It's the same. I think that's where they must get the fragrance from. Yeah.
That's the secret.
That's the secret. Calvin Klein 1, everyone, is made from Limnophila hyperoides flowers.
New common name.
Yeah. So while I'm here, I just thought I'd show you exactly where we get the Aqua Decor products from. It's one of my favourite areas in the greenhouse. This is the greenhouse, of course. These beautiful trays of amazing quality aquarium plants here at Tropica, all grown hydroponically. This is where all the potted plants are produced. Okay, here we are. I'll be as quick as I can because last time I was here I actually got rained on by these misters, so that was quite funny. But here we are. This is where the Aqua Decor products are grown in. We've got the Hygrophila Hydrophila and the mosses here. We've got other mosses on the lava rock. And check out these trays. of mosses. Absolutely outstanding. So healthy, so rich and green and lush. You just want to kind of, you know, have a little... Oh, lovely. Lots of trident fern there. Not sure if you've ever seen so much trident fern in one go. This is where they grow the lilies. This is a Nymphia lotus. There's some Aponogeton mother plants. I think this is Longipromyliosis. Beautiful. A lot of the plants are kept under these white polythene shades. It maintains humidity. Still lets some light through, but not a lot. More for the shade-loving plants like Microsorums, Anubias, Bucophilandras, etc. Beautiful. And it goes on for a long way over there, you can see in the distance. And that goes a long way over that way as well. So it gives you a bit of a kind of sense of scale how big this operation is here at Tropica. Amazon swords. Flowers, all flowering now this time of year, beautiful, absolutely epic. Okay, I'll call it a close there, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this unique vlog of some of the behind the scenes stuff of how we create some content here at Tropica. Excited to see this one growing. Like I said, not a high-end scape in any way, shape or form, but something to showcase our beautiful aquarium plants here at Tropica. You can expect the full-on Tropica YouTube video of this to be released in a couple of weeks or so. Like we said earlier, Thomas, he's our editor, he's away getting married, so good luck to him. Good luck, Thomas.
Thank you.
And yeah, next video you see about this tank will be from Tropica, so make sure you watch that. Hopefully Thomas will be able to get some footage of it grown in a little bit at least, because obviously there's so much empty space here right now. Really enjoyed the day, it's been great. It's always great being here. Very privileged to work with these guys and do something that I love so much and share it with you all at home. So thanks for watching, take care, see you on the next one. Cheerio.